Hello everybody, it is bright and early in the morning, 8:30 a.m. Hello and grand rising to everybody who's up right now. The early bird gets the worm, right? So I just wanted to get on here and just tell everybody to stay positive and to always have hope for humanity, right? To always see things in the brighter side and to always feel blessed no matter what, And I just looked up and the number 22 came up there. And it's funny because I wake up in the morning and I come downstairs and I go to my mom up because I just saw that they're letting kids at 12 years old and older get vaccinated. I'm like, oh great, they're gonna reach their goal of depopulating the earth probably in like 20, 30 years. 30 years, I said, by the time Eliana has kids, and if which I will never get her vaccinated, I will move from the country, I promise you that. So it's weird because I was talking to my mom and I was like, oh, they're gonna depopulate the earth by the time the kids are a certain age. She was like, why would they want to do that? Why would the government want to do that? Because she says that all the time. What do they benefit out of it? And I'm like, do you know about the Georgia Guidestones? And my mom's like, the Georgia Guidestones, what's that? And I was like, there's Guidestones, and it says depopulate the earth, keep the earth at a certain minimum amount of people, and all this stuff. She goes, you probably read it wrong. So I pulled it up, and she's like, let me see that. And I pulled it up, and I read it to her, and she was like, what the fuck is this? She was like, is this real? I was like, yes, it's real. It's in Georgia. I was like, these are in Georgia. And the Rosicrucians believe that the areas, they have a map of the areas which will survive when, let's say, they depopulate the earth, or if the earth goes down or there's water comes up or whatever. There's certain specific areas on the maps that they have already mapped out, saying that these are the places on earth in the United States that will survive. And the Georgia Guidestones is the number one place where they say that people will survive, like the water won't hit that place, and that's why they build all those underground secret hideouts and secret, like they already built. First of all, if you guys don't know, they have secret underground tombstones and stuff that they already building. They've been building for a long time, and it's like safety underground thing. They cost like $3-4 million to get one, and people can go there when shit hits the fan. That's where they're gonna go. All the rich people, the elite, are gonna go there, which is why like Lil Wayne and a few other celebrities had said, like, we only have a few years, you better get your money right and be ready to like go to Mars or go to the moon, like get the fuck out of Earth, So she goes, let me read that. And she's reading it, and it says, keep population under 500 million. And it says, be not a cancer to earth, and depopulate the earth as it should be. Like, the Guidestones say these things, that. And yes, MC, them. And so she read it, and she just like stared at me like, I was like, I told you, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm trying to tell you that the earth is full of good people and there's bad people. Just like in every other situation, there's good and there's bad in the world. There's evil and then there's good in the world. This is not to scare anybody. This is just to wake you up to know that, of course, there's things going on in the world like that. And of course, and there are always agendas of the good guys and there are agendas of the bad guys, right? So just so you understand, I'm never here to like put fear in anybody's heart, nor to tell anybody, don't wear masks, fuck COVID. That's not what I'm trying to say to you, but this is they call it the pandemic for a reason. This has been going on for so long. They've been planning this for a long time, and they were actually supposed to do this in 2030, but they realized that people were waking up consciously, like they were waking up quicker than they were supposed to be waking up, and so they were like, oh no, they're waking up way too fast. Like, people are starting to recognize the truth too fast, so they started to speed up the process. And I'm just saying that not to scare anybody. It's just to make people aware. You know what I mean? Can you see what my shirt says? It's just a girl meditating with a beautiful afro, and she's gorgeous. And I just want to say that, and I also want to say that there's a picture I have on my phone. I'll show you guys, that I love so much, right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. You see that picture right there? And I love that, because all around us, there is definitely like stuff going on. There's all types of chaotic energy all around us. And that's what you need to understand right there. You are that baby, and that is your angel. Your angel is constantly protecting you. If you look at that picture, that baby's sitting there. There's arrows with fire being thrown at it, and she's protecting it with a with you know, I don't know what you call those things. You know, I don't know what you call that, but that's what life is like right there. It is Talicia, and that was written by the Rosicrucians, by the way, who are a order and a sect which believe in, like, you know, the power of manifestation and all this stuff, and they taught that for a long time. I actually have the book upstairs. I'm not catching everything right now. It's called I have the book upstairs. It teaches people about the world and what to feel, and if you have negative energies, how to get rid of them. If you have positive energies, how to get rid of them. And they're a divine. They say they are a divine sect, which is teaching people how to use their powers and stuff like that on Earth. But if you think that yeah, a shield. Thank you. Yeah, it's a shield. Whatever. If you think that, you know, you're not protected, you're wrong, because this is what I imagine when I'm feeling like energies around me, or I feel negativity coming around me. I really do take that depiction of that picture, and I process that into my mind, because there are times when I feel like I'm being attacked from all corners of the earth, you know what I mean? And so I just picture my angels doing that with me. We're completely oblivious to everything, and we're kind of just like whatever, because we have a lot of protection around us. And so for those of you who like, I don't feel like this, I don't feel protected, you're wrong. You're so protected. We are all divinely protected. That's what you need to understand, because if we weren't divinely protected, listen, if anybody in the evil world or whatever wanted to get rid of people on Earth, or wanted to destroy Earth, they've done it before. They can do it again, but we're being protected. You understand that, right? So when you have catastrophes and stuff like that, yeah, it comes from God sometimes. Yeah, it comes from, but also you got to understand that there's different types of energies all over the world. There are spirit, there are entities, there are aliens, there are all of it. So don't think that it's just you here. How can you possibly even ever for a second stop and say, you know what, humans, we're the only ones here and blah, blah, blah. You're crazy for thinking that, because the universe is so vast, okay? It's infallible how vast the universe is. There's no end to it. This doesn't end. And to think that you're the only creation here on Earth, that's crazy shit right there. Your seasonal solstice, the feminine candle and the crystals I keep in my bra, like, girl, the beautiful energy, blessings, clean energy this brings. Yes, and that's why these new crystals that I'm getting, I watched a guy pick them, and I like watched videos of him picking these crystals that I just bought, and to bring about like good and positive energy to everyone. And you know, they're sustainably sourced, which means that they don't go around just chipping shit off the earth. Like, they're doing it in a very sustainable way, where it's like, if things fall off, they take that and they build it and they turn it into crystals. I don't want to be a part of the problem. You know, people are taking mass amounts of sage and Palo Santo, and they're chopping wood down and sage to make money, and I don't want that kind of energy in my home, or I don't want to bring it to other people's homes. So when I use these things, I ask God to please let me use these tools. I'll tell you one thing though, crystals, sage, Palo Santo, they're great tools, right? But the tool that you have within you is more powerful than anything that you can ever bring into your home or buy from the internet or on Etsy or whatever. The tools that you have, the power that you have within you is way more significant than any other source that you can use. I tell you, the power within you, the power that you believe in God, that you believe that you are protected. You know, it doesn't matter who you believe in, what you believe in, as long as you believe that you're protected and you're in the light and the love, right? Because for a long time I struggled going back and forth with, should I believe in this? Should I believe in that? And I just stopped for a second, and every day when I stand here, and especially when I look at the sun, right? I just look at the sun and I'm like, I think the Son of God, you know, and I just look up at it, and it's like developing Christ consciousness, which is unity in one, you know, love for all, loving thy neighbors, forgiveness, and all that stuff. And seeking truth doesn't mean that you go and you think that everything's negative and crazy. No, there's positive and there's negative in the world. There's all types of things in the world. You got to stay in the positivity. You got to stay in the light. It is up to you completely to stay in the light. Nobody can make you feel good about yourself but you. You know, I gotta say this, like, really, really put this out there, is that no matter how much people say to you you're beautiful, if you don't believe you're beautiful, nobody ever can make you feel beautiful. And I know that for a fact, because I practice this every single day. Yes, the balance, and I said this before, I said it in the readings, I believe I did it April. And let me tell you something. I'm so grateful right now. The feeling that I have inside of my heart is like, it's like this gratitude feeling, and I'm not even grateful for anything that I have. I'm grateful for what I've built inside of my heart, like how I feel about myself. That gratitude, that is in, you cannot, you cannot, you cannot buy that. You cannot buy that. I'm telling you, people can have big houses, nice cars, and they're empty inside. And I'm gonna tell you, not everyone is that way, that has money or has cars and stuff. I gotta tell you, if you don't build the materialistic thing, put that to the side, and you don't build the love within you first, I promise you, no matter what you gain materialistically or financially, that shit is never gonna add up to the amount of pricelessness that you can gather through self-love and through self-worth, because you are worthy. And I had to sit here and meditate and look at God up in the sky, on all around me, everywhere, because God is not up there. God is everywhere, right? God is everywhere within you and all around you. And you have to understand that you are a creation of God. Regardless of what, you do come from the source. And your divinity is connected to the source, and you need to recognize your worth and understand that we must be so powerful, because if they keep trying to take us down and destroy us, that's not for no reason. They obviously think that we have the capability to be better than them, right? So you got to understand, we are like God, and a lot of gods are misplaced on this earth, and a lot of people misuse and they destroy the notion of God, and they destroy the meaning of oneness and unity and all that stuff. You know, everybody takes their little beliefs and a lot of people ruin it for each other, right? But we got to understand, the reason why I am so focused on bringing people together and love and all that stuff is for a reason, because everybody's sitting at home right now going, I wish I had like a community I could go to. I wish I had somebody to speak to about my feelings. I wish I had this. I wish I had that. And so I'm making those wishes come true for myself. And because I'm making them come true for myself, I'm bringing everybody else together too. I do simple things. Bringing people together may not seem like a big deal to you, but it's a huge deal. A lot of people cannot accomplish the feat of bringing people together. Because people, is she coming because I don't really like her? Or what about her? How does she act? I'm not really comfortable with this one. Everybody's got, a chip on their shoulder about something or someone. I, however, have no chips on my shoulder. I have no hate for no one. Anyone can show up to my party, my events, my whatever I'm doing, and I'm not going to be like, why is she here? What the fuck? Get her out. No, you know what? Let her rock. But just, as long as she don't get in my way, we good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get that chip off your shoulder. If there's someone you got beef with or problems with, you got to get that shit out of your mind, out of your today. And listen, even if you're not grown and you're not over 25, let me tell you something. If you could start the energy of forgiveness and love and light now at this age, whatever age you may be, you're going to save yourself a lot of lessons, okay? You're going to save yourself a lot of karmic lessons. A lot of us are just learning. And you know what? Maybe it's meant to be for us to learn at this age, because we were mature enough. We've aged enough, like the fine wine, you know what I mean? Like, the longer you age wine, the better it tastes, or whatever it is, because I don't like wine, but, the longer you ferment certain cheeses, the better, the finer the taste is, right? It's just like with human beings. When the older we are, the more wise we become, the more intelligent, the more we realize things, the more we wake up to the truth. And let me tell you something, like, you have to understand something. Some people have old souls, and they begin the process of change and transitioning at a very young age, and that's a beautiful thing. But some of us take a long time, because we are old souls, and we're so used to being here and reoccurringly coming to earth and trying to fix whatever we feel was broken, or whatever the causes, or whatever lessons we have to learn, that some of us just wanted to fuck around in this lifetime for a little while, have a little fun, and finally, when we're ready, we tell our spirit, our angels, our God, and saying, hey, look, okay, I'm ready. I'm sorry. I was having a lot of fun, but it's okay, because God don't judge you. You judge yourself. I got to make this very clear. God, don't know where this concept of God's judging you and you will burn in hell and all that. Don't know why this concept came up. I'm pretty sure, but I don't want to, listen, I'm not here to tell you your religion is not real. That's not my job here. My job is to tell you that if you want to believe in a situation where you think that you're going to burn in hell for making mistakes and you're not going to be forgiven and you're going to feel guilty because God thinks God thinks what you did is disgusting and you're going to burn in hell. What? No. I connect to source every day. Not once was I ever told you're gonna fucking get punished for this. If anything, I was just punishing myself. I would tell myself like, oh, I'm good. This is bad. I'm gonna get punished for this. And then I realized that I was punishing myself all of this time. I was making myself feel guilty. Nobody was making me feel bad about anything but me. Excuse me. I just woke up. So, you know, when you wake up, you're like, your voice is starting to like open up a little bit. Also, another thing is, I recognize that because of this self-love that I'm falling into and this like self-acceptance, I recognize that the only way to do things today is when you feel you're being attacked or somebody like writes you a comment you don't like or something happens that you don't like. The only way to get rid of that is to ignore it. Honestly, you cannot give light to the darkness. Yeah, my nose feels like very stuffy right now. You cannot give light to the darkness because the more you give it light, the stronger it becomes. So I have like, listen, I have cleared a lot of negative energy from my life, whether it be in a spiritual aspect, in a human form, in the 3D, in the other dimensions. I have cleared that shit. Why? Because I stopped giving it light. I remember when I used to think about it, it's just like it would manifest itself more and more and more. Even now, even if something I feel energetically comes towards me and I don't like it and I feel it's evil, quote unquote, I just don't give it any airplay. You know what I mean? It's like a song. If you don't like the song, change the station. It's how you have to be. You have to protect your energy at all costs because when you open up the gates and play with that one energy one time, guess what? It will keep coming your way. It will keep vibrating your way. So you have to raise your vibration so that they cannot any longer resonate with your energy, with your... What you're giving off is what you're getting in, is what I'm trying to say to you. So if you learn to tune out the energy that does not resonate with your belief system or the way you feel, the way you want to feel, for instance, if you have something that bothers you or affects you negatively, you have to tune that shit out. You have to. It's time to be stronger than... Listen, if we were not strong, we would not be here. Again, I look up and the number 22 is here, the number of balance. I said this for the May people. You will receive your balance and your abundance, and God is with you all the time, protecting you as that angel's protecting that baby right there. Don't get it twisted. We are constantly under God's eye protection. We do, Devon. Trigger protection mantra, Jenny Aiko. You know, it's funny, I was just listening to her album and I'm actually going Friday to record. I wrote like some songs. I don't know where they came from, but I was in my car. Every time I have to wait for my daughter to get picked up from school, I keep getting music in my ear and it keeps going, you need to record this, you need to record it. And it's like about healing and it's like a meditation type of album. It's not even like it's not that kind of, it's like a meditation album that people can play in their home. It's like God wants me to vibrate my light into people's homes through my music. So that, because I have a really calming voice when I sing, it's real relaxing and peaceful. And so like I keep hearing like, do this. So when people play it in their homes, if they're feeling dark energy or anything, they just have to play that and the light will shine through their homes. It will vibrate at a speed and a frequency that no negative energy will be able to withstand. It's almost like when you play gospel music or positive music like that. I always say evil spirits don't like the song Amazing Grace. They don't like it, you know, because it's a positive thing. It's like, they're like, oh God, if you like play it repetitively, they don't like that shit. You know, I always say that, right? And I know it to be true. It works because even when I play the Ayat Kursi or the Fatima times 100 on the Quran, or I play the Lord's Prayer, or I play Tare Tutare Ture Soha. Like I use different religions, whatever their protection is, because I don't know where these evil spirits are coming from. What if one of them's from the Buddhist colony? What if one of them is Jewish? What if the other one is a Muslim demon? You know, I don't know. Fucking, they could be everything. So I get in touch with every religious blessings prayer that I can possibly do, and when I do this album, for the clearing and the meditation, and it's all songs about generational curses and clearing and all that. I'm going to use different religious bases that clear and protect energy in the home, so that we could bring about clarity and peace and protection inside of the home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, freckle, dead ass. So I don't know. I just wanted to raise your vibrations for the day. I wanted to let you know that God is always protecting you. God is always with you. And if you want to do something, just do it. Don't question it so much, because when you start to question it so much, you actually give the opportunity for negative energies to tell you, no, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You should know what you want and you should go for it. And as I said, that what sounded like a raven just said, right? Because if you know anything about ravens or crows, I mean, when they see an unfamiliar face, they all begin to yeah, that's a raven actually, that just did that. Which is a spiritual animal that can see into both worlds. The crow, the raven, the vulture, the hawk can all see into two different dimensions, okay? There are different animals that could see into, they see into the underworld, okay? They see into the void. They could see that. So you need to just do it, okay? Grand Rising, beautiful. How are you? Love from South Carolina. Hello, Manhattan. Good morning. Yes, Monica. Everybody needs this. Raising your vibrations so that you can do what you are confident in doing. I question myself sometimes too. We all do it. We all have this innate ability to put ourselves down. It is so distracting, and it destroys our ability to become the people that we are meant to become. Our purpose here is for the greater good of humanity. And if we could just see the perspective of another person, it's like when you wear an outfit and you feel like you look like shit in it, right? But then someone sees you and they're like, yo, you look great today. And you're thinking like, I hated this fucking, a yellow baby bird just flew into your back door this morning. That's funny that you say that, because I connect my spirit guides with the color yellow. And I was driving yesterday and like the other day, and once there was a yellow balloon. Who was in the car with me when that happened? This chick was in the car with me, and we were both, she was like, what the fuck? I was like, I know, they do shit like that with me. A yellow balloon was just flying on top of my car like this. And I associate my spirit guides with the color yellow, because I tell them, if you want to get my attention, use the color yellow. It's bright, it's, and it's rare. You don't really see the color yellow often. Like, you're not going to just see a yellow car or a bright yellow house somewhere, right? It comes out of nowhere. So I'm wise when I chose that color with my spirit guides, because you could see the color green everywhere. You could see the color red even, or blue, like, right? But the color yellow is very, 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 you're not going to really see the color yellow like that. So the other day I saw a balloon that was yellow. Actually, on the way to the Angel Squad retreat, I saw the yellow balloon. That's when I saw it. And then yesterday I was like, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I was thinking about the things I should do, and then I saw a yellow plastic bag flew. Like, it was like, when I say flew slowly, like I had to stop the car because I was like in an intersection, there was no cars around. I stopped, and it was like doing like this dance across the car, like, you got it, you got it, you got it, girl, you got it, girl. I was like, oh shit, I got it, yes. You know what I'm saying? This weekend on Saturday, I rented a place to have game night with the girls from Angel Squad. It's in Newark, New Jersey, if anybody's in that area. I mean, you can stop by. We don't have room for people to spend the night, but it's a game night. And it's not like, wait, I don't want people coming there thinking that this is like turn up party. We're going to destroy the place. It's an Airbnb. I rented it. It's all under my name. I don't fuck around. I respect people's homes and stuff. But at the same time, we're going to have a good time. We're going to go out. Not in that area. That's not the greatest area in the world. But the Airbnb that I rented was really nice. So I decided to take it anyway. The area, though, was crazy. When I saw the area on Google Maps, I was like, yo, what the fuck? But the guy reassured me that everything's safe, and he said that he stays downstairs and he's been in the neighborhood for 20 years and he'll make sure that everything's okay. Plus, we have some men with us, so, and guns. We got some men, some guns. No, I'm playing. No, we don't. No, we ain't got no guns with us. We don't do guns. None of us got guns. But no, we good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh no, I just put a bird feeder on my on our tree over here with my sister-in-law. And then not only that, listen, here's the thing about this house, which I feel like God blesses us all the time when we take care of random animals like that are not ours, right? We gotta We gotta help what we can, right? Look at this, help. This is a whole station for cats. They come here. There's like so many stray cats back there, and there's like little baby cats, and she keeps fucking getting pregnant because we couldn't catch that bitch. She keeps getting knocked the fuck up. She must be the popular hoe up in this bitch because she's always fucking pregnant, this bitch. Every fucking... And then we put this here. We put this here. This little bird feeder thingy here. And then plus I throw bird seeds all the time. And then whenever I make like rice, whenever we make rice at the house. So if you want like, you want something to come to fruition or you want something to happen, they say to put out boiled rice for crows. Don't do it for pigeons, they'll explode. But crows, or for the ravens or crows, you put out the boiled rice and you ask for something that you want, and through feeding them, they will help you manifest something, you know, like they'll give the message over to spirit or whatever to help you manifest it. I wouldn't say like, oh, help me with my boyfriend. No, that's not stupid. Please help me with this job I'm going to get, or something like that. You know, don't use spirit and the universe to get dumb things happen for you, okay? See, look at this one. Fluffy, what's the matter? What's the matter, Fluffs? Look, he comes up in here. Acts like it's his house. This is the one we got spayed and neutered. Hi, Fluffy. Hi. Hello. What you doing? What, meow? What's the matter? He's your Fluffy baby. Go eat. Go eat some food. And we got food there for him, too. Come on. Come on. Oh, my God. I'll be shocked if he lets me pet him. And no. So, you know what I'm saying? This is like the blessings that you bring your way. When you do, look, he's comfortable now with me. He's like, she's not bothering me, and I'm going to eat the food that they put out for me. Because I'm a spoiled brat. This one thinks he's ours. Like, he just comes up in here. He comes inside sometimes, gets pet by us. He's like, what's up, y'all? Good looking for the food, bro. I don't gotta hunt no mice and shit, you know what I'm saying? During the winter time, we got a little thing there. If you see a little house over there that we make right there, you see that little house right there? We make it comfortable for them, and we cover it and stuff, and then they can go in and be warm. Well, whatever, you know, it's nice to take care of animals that can't take care of themselves, right? I'm inside now, so I probably see a few pigeons explode. I can't. Anyway, I love you guys. Excuse me. I love you guys. I will see you guys later. I just wanted to get in and just, you know, raise your vibrations for the day, and just think positively, and just love life and enjoy it, and be peaceful and be blessed and be abundant, because you deserve it more than anyone else in the world. You just bought chickens, and I have my pet business, and I'm working at Animal Sanctuary. Oh, Freckle, I want to come. Oh my God, you're not even far from me. Funny, Freckle, because your underscore, your last part, that's significant to me. The Monroe part, it's funny. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy your day. Be blessed. Be abundant. Get everything you deserve in life, because you deserve it. Don't ever think you don't deserve abundance and blessings. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you later, okay? Bye. I love you too. Bye.